Alright, today we're going to be playing Brawl. I'm using Yarok the Desecrated, which is enters Tribal for the most part. It's kind of silly, you get some good value out of it. Today I'm playing against Arcanis the Omnipotent, Mono Blue, which is always fun. This is not a great open hand. Gonna go ahead and mulligan this. Oof, another one. Let's mulligan this one too. Hopefully we can get a better opening. Okay, yeah, so we'll go ahead and get rid of Garrick's, that enchantment there. We'll start by playing Ruin Crab. See what we got going on here. Really hoping to just start maybe drawing some more lands. Looks like they're playing a Wizards class. Alright, Cultivate's pretty good. Misty's awesome, because I can go ahead and mulligan him for, or I'm sorry, mill him for 3. I'm going to choose a green and black source, and then we'll go ahead and mill him for another 3 based off my Ruin Crab. I don't really think Scoot Swarm is a good card for this deck at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and pitch that. Never trust blue players here, because I definitely want to play Cultivate, but I feel like he's going to start countering things pretty quickly here, so I'll just go ahead and play this Castle Vantress and mill him for another 3. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn. I know that that's something that if you expect a counter spell and you don't play the spell that you want, but I want to bait him, I think, with a different spell that I don't really care much about, which is going to be Key to the Archive, but we'll go ahead and see what he's doing here. Alright, plays an island. Wizard class up to level 2. He's going to draw some extra cards. Okay, so he has no mana open. This is where I'm going to play the Cultivate. Gonna go ahead and get me a green and black source here. Put the forest on the play. And I'm actually going to go for the more of the mill. So I'm going to play my Fabled Passage. Let's do another 3 cards to the graveyard. And then another 3 cards to the graveyard. So this is going to be 9 total to his graveyard with just the Cultivate and then getting 3 lands onto the battlefield here, which is kind of fun. Alright, we're going to check out what he's going to be doing, playing a Wayfarer's Bauble. Looks like he's just trying to get more mana out, so he's going to go ahead and sack that for another island tapped. So we're okay here to go ahead and play what we want, which I'm going to actually put out my commander, because this is going to double the landfall triggers with the swamp. So we're going to mill 6 cards now per land, which is really fun, just to start pitching things to the graveyard. Doing a quick check, he's got 25 in his graveyard, which is pretty funny, since we're only on, turn 5? Alright, let's see what he's going to be doing. Oh, he's a wait and see. So this is where I kept that Key to the Archive. I'm going to go ahead and get this out, at least to bait out a counter spell. So we'll see what he's going to do here. Sure enough, he's checking his hand. And let's see. Alright, Cryptic Command. Alright, so he's countering the Key to the Archive, and I'm just going to put Yarok into my hand so I can avoid that commander tax. And then it is his turn. Alright, he's going to play a little 2-drop here with Mischievous Mystic. Looks like he's going to be getting some counters to it whenever he draws a card. It's pretty good synergy there. I'm going to go ahead and play my Yarok again, and since I just drew the Clearwater Pathway, let's go ahead and mill him for another 6. So he's got 29, another 3, 32 cards in the graveyard. This is going to be fun. Okay, so just want to do a quick check on that Wizard class. He did get to put a counter because he drew a card. Let's see what he's gonna be doing here. Alright, he's just gonna swing in for 3. Not too worried about that, because with Yarok with lifelink, I can just go ahead and get that back. I'm gonna bait out another counter spell. I'm gonna put Kolgla out there just in case. He's gonna counter it, I bet. Okay. Strict Serenade definitely countered it. I get a 2/2. I'm gonna go ahead and swing in with Yarok just to get that 3 life back. Nothing too crazy there. I can do a chomp block with the Mischievous Mystic. It's going to definitely go ahead and put a counter on that, so let's see what he's doing here. Ooh, Aetherflux Reservoir. That could be dangerous. Not too worried about that at the moment. It doesn't seem like he's really playing more than 1 or 2 spells per turn. Alright, let's go ahead and play Nissa. That's going to double landfall triggers as well. I'm going to play the Forest. Let's do another 6 cards to the graveyard, which is pretty funny. And then I'm actually going to get 2 extra mana, or 2 total mana from that Forest drop there with Nissa. I'm just going to try and play this Solemn Simulacrum if I can. That way I can go ahead and mill another 6 cards per land, which I'm going to get 2 with that double trigger from Yarok. So I'm going to... Ooh! Okay, yeah, he did not like that mill, so we got this victory. Nice.